The only thing I hate about X is I only got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to make these fucking videos. And it's hard to make what I want to make in fucking 2 minutes and 20 seconds, but now I got fucking whatever. Talk about the Browns today. Again, Kevin Stefanski was ill-equipped, unprepared, the team undisciplined, horrible. First scripted drive, they go down and score. Then they get a field goal, right? And that's it. They don't score offensively the rest of the game. They get a defensive score on a fumble, and they had a score called back, 92-yard touchdown pass called back by a phantom holding call. But Kevin Stefanski proved once again why he's just not capable of leading a team. His play calling, if you look at Stefanski's play calling, he runs the same plays like 9 times a game. It's the same thing. And today you've seen why the Cleveland Browns traded for Deshaun Watson and moving on from Baker Mayfield. You've seen the fruits of the labor, what Deshaun Watson can do. Because that's what Deshaun Watson can do, what he did today. And he should have won the game, but the team didn't perform. I mean, they had Amari Cooper sucks, the drop passes, Jerry Jeudy, all these guys, they didn't perform. The offensive line, penalties, Stefanski. I mean, they were without Maximilian Crosby and Devontae Adams, and we still lost. Imagine if they had them. So, yeah, you've seen why Deshaun Watson was brought here. And I told you incrementally he was going to get better. Well, it did. And you're going to see it moving forward. The problem is we need to make a move at head coach right now, or at least get rid of him as a play caller and give somebody else a shot at calling plays, because this guy cannot call plays. I mean, listen, he called plays for Joe Flacco. That's great. Like I said, anyone can run Joe Flacco when he's an 18-year veteran. Stefanski either can adapt or just don't know how to run another offense. And I'm starting to think that the guy just don't know how to. Move on from him. Get somebody here who knows how to call plays, because his offense is putrid. 10 points a game. I think they're averaging 10 points a game. It's not acceptable. We should have won that game. We should have won every game this year if we had a real head coach like Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel, he takes over. He's not going to call plays. He's not going to be the offensive coordinator. He's going to say, hey, Dorsey, you're the offensive coordinator. You call plays. He's not going to be an egomaniac. Stefanski's proven time in and time again. And I see these one clowns say, well, look at last year's offense. Yeah, Joe Flacco bailed him out last year. Without Joe Flacco, no one ran that offense good. No, but Deshaun Watson didn't. P.J. Walker didn't. DTR didn't. Nobody ran it good last year. So, yeah, Joe Flacco, the 18-year veteran, bailed him out. Stefanski's COVID season, terrible season, decent season, terrible season. That's just up and down. That's all it is. He's just terrible. We have to get rid of this guy. He's not the guy moving forward. He's a hard-headed egomaniac, and I'm tired of making videos about him. But if you want to save the season, you have to employ Mike Vrabel as head coach, or at least strip play calling duties from Kevin Stefanski. Listen, it's obvious. This guy can't get a sustainable offense all the time. He just can't do it. Yeah, he did it with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's an 18-year veteran. This guy can't do it with Deshaun Watson, who you brought here to learn a different offense. You're supposed to tell your offense is Deshaun Watson quarterback strength. Well, you can't do that because you don't know how to run offense. He does not know how to run an offense for Deshaun Watson. So we have to move on from this guy, at least call him plays. I don't care if he's a head coach, fuck him. Get rid of him calling plays. Get someone in that knows how to call plays for the guy. And our receivers, if you think about Andrew Berry, let's talk about how bad Andrew Berry is. There's a reason this guy has to trade for wide receivers, because he can't draft them. He can't develop them. Every wide receiver we get is from Dallas or Denver. That's who we traded for, Jeudy and Amari Cooper. The ones he drafts are fucking horrible. They don't know how to develop them in Cleveland because they got a fucking dyke as a head coach or as a receiver coach who doesn't. DEI hire Callie Bronson should not be a football coach. Nobody wants to be coached by a female when there's plenty of men out there who played the game at a high level and can coach a lot better than Callie Bronson. So that's probably why the Cleveland Browns receivers are dropping balls and not that good. The bottom line is the season's not over, but it will be if they continue to go down this rabbit hole with Kevin Stefanski. They got to make a move. Or Jimmy Haslam's just going to have to deal with another losing season. It's that simple. You realize all the talent we've had the last 3 or 4 years. We've had a lot of talent. And it's being wasted by an inept coach. So you get rid of Stefanski, and they're not going to fire him. Take away his play calling duties and let somebody run the offense. And Jim Short's got to get better on defense, too, because they're missing tackles. They're over-pursuing. They're not tackling good at all, so there's a problem there, too. But that can be rectified. You're going to have to practice a lot harder. This team needs discipline. It needs discipline bad. Mike Vrabel's that guy. That's why I want to get rid of Stefanski. Listen, this guy's an Ivy League he's like a professor. He's not a football coach. We got a guy, Mike Vrabel, on the sidelines that's a football coach and a real football coach from the Bill Belichick tree. So bring him in, And I'd hire Bill O'Brien, bring him somewhere if he's around, if he's not working, whatever, try to get him in Cleveland because we all see what he did with Deshaun Watson and go from there. That's what I would do. Simple fix, but Haslam's too damn stupid. But what I seen today was an embarrassment because Jaden Daniels 82%. What I seen to 82% completion percentage 4 games. What I seen today from Stefanski, he can't make adjustments. You score the first 2 times you get the ball, you don't score the rest of the game. That's a ill-equipped head coach. That's a guy that has no clue. So we have to do something. I mean, if we continue to keep going and doing this thing, the thing is what? It's insanity. So, yeah, it's just bad in Cleveland right now because the owner doesn't realize it, or the owner's just a dumbass, or Paul Depot. What is Paul Depot doing in Cleveland? Someone fucking tell me that. Andrew Berry can't draft. Coupled with the inept head coaching by Stefanski, you're wasting a prime top 3 quarterback in Deshaun Watson right now with this clown show. And it's just getting worse every week. We're giving games away that we should win. It's frustrating. We're losing games that we should win. So, yeah, this is the only reason I'm making this video because I can't fit it all on Twitter or X. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. At least I can make a 10, 20-minute video if I want to. I'm not going to make it, of course. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I wanted to point out. And I want to start making more videos here, but anyway, that's it. Season not over. Another 2 losses, it's over. I mean, listen, at 1-3, you can lose 6 games and make the playoffs the way I look at it. So you got 3 more losses you can have throughout the season. I don't want to get them. It would have been nice to win these games and then be able to relax and lose a game later on, but whatever. So the way I look at it, you can go 11-6 and make the playoffs. So that means we got to go 10-3 the rest of the way. Can be done, but it's going to be tough with this head coach, who's a clown show, who has no answers, obviously. If you listen to his post-game prayer, he has no answers, so...